Joining us now is Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar of Minnesota. She's a member of the Judiciary Committee, and she's the ranking Democratic member on the Senate Rules Committee. Senator Klobuchar, it's a strange letter from the Attorney General. Yes. It was written after a meeting with the president in the White House. The president has been kind of publicly threatening to fire the guy. It reads like some sort of negotiated exit.
Or maybe someone else wrote it. Look, I don't know. If you're having me on because you think I know the inner workings of the Trump Justice Department, no. But what I do look at here is you've got the president had, of course, fired the Secretary of Defense, the head of cybersecurity and Homeland Security. You know, that happened, Chris Krebs. And there have been a number of other people that since the election he has removed. So we don't really know what happened here. But to me, Barr had spent his time as Attorney General really being more of a personal lawyer to Donald Trump than taking that oath seriously to representing the people of this country. And of course, though, I am concerned when you have mass departures like that. Usually people do stick with an administration that are in key positions. They're usually not getting fired at the end. And again, I just look at what we have to get through here to get out the other end to the light at the end of the tunnel, which is, of course, Inauguration Day. And one of my jobs as the top Democrat on the Rules Committee is to work to make sure that inauguration happens and that everything goes smoothly with the report of the Electoral College votes and the like.
And Senator, to divert to that for a second, it seems pretty clear procedurally that there's nothing that can derail this. The Congress technically can reject the findings of the Electoral College, but it would take a majority vote in both the House and the Senate for that to happen.
Yes. So one thing we know for sure is everyone better be there. It's January 6th. It's the day after Georgia. That's just, I guess, a coincidence. But it's January 6th. And if any of the House members object, which you would think they may do to an individual state, then if they are joined by one senator, then it could end up going to both houses for a vote. And as you correctly pointed out, Lawrence, the House will most likely and will overrule these frivolous objections. But you could also have the same thing happen in the Senate. You don't have to have both houses, but given that we've already had several senators congratulate Joe Biden on his victory. And today, by the way, 3 senators said this is over and basically, in their own words, said that Joe Biden won in different language. That would be Cornyn, Thune, and Blunt, all 3 leaders in the Senate on the Republican side. So you can see that this vote may not go as some of those renegade House members want.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that if you ever did have that vote in the Senate, there would be enough Republican votes to easily create a majority. A thought on the Bill Barr departure. It's very clear now that Bill Barr will not be around on the final pardon day in the Trump administration, which for controversial pardons is often the very last day of that presidency. And the Pardon Office in the Justice Department will no doubt be dragged into an investigation of the wilder pardons that Donald Trump issues at the end of his presidency. And with Bill Barr gone before Christmas Eve, he won't be dragged into that investigation.
Who knows if that contributed to this dispute and the reason that he would leave early, besides wanting to see his family in the holidays, which we all do. But we've got jobs to do right now. And so I think, we don't know. And it is concerning what the president may do, as you pointed out so well for weeks here, when it comes to these pardons. And the guy that's going to be in charge, Rosen, is more of a he's worked in and out of government. He was over at the Transportation Department for a while there and is now over at the Attorney General's office. But, we just don't know what track he will take when it comes to things that, are basically some of the things that Donald Trump does, as we know all the time. He proposes to do things that are against the law and against the Constitution. And that's why the Justice Department must do its job.
Senator Amy Klobuchar, thank you very much for joining us again tonight.
Okay, you got to watch that January 6th. Each state, they could up to 2 hours of debate, Lawrence. We may have a long day up there, those of us running that.
but we do know the result no matter what happens, and we thank you for
That's
helping
right.
America understand that tonight.
Exactly, but it's still going to be something. All right.
Thank
See
you
you.
very much, Senator. Thank you.